Hey fellas, Greg at Clearwater 124, Sunday afternoon. Look at a couple of things here on the workbench today. That's my Ferrari that I got the other day. You saw that. Okay, this is that Mercedes that was in the junk lot that I got. I think I figured out this is going to be pretty easy to mount to the chassis. It's a scale auto chassis. First thing I'm going to do is remove the magnets. These cars have more downforce than any Carrera car. There's way too much magnet in them. They are a pain in the ass to get out, though. I'll tell you that. You get two little prongs there, holding that magnet in. You really have to push them from the other side and try and push them past those prongs. And it's hard to hold the chassis and do two things at the same time. But I'm going to give it a shot. Try not to stab myself. Okay, the back one came out pretty easy. Now it's stuck to the axle, of course. You know, this may be a case I may have to take this axle out now because it tipped up on its side. So something that, as usual, something that should be easy is not. There's two spacers on there. Holy cow. Be able to get them with those. There we go. That one. Warm here today, mid 80s. Nice breeze though. believe I also have some printed 3D printed inserts for these wheels also. I think I did a few months ago. They just need to be painted in my choice of color. Beautiful. Right, we got one of them out. Yeah, I'm afraid to push too hard. I don't want to break the chassis. I think I stabilized it on something last time. Yeah, I got it. Okay, that one's out. They're very attracted to one another. Okay. Now, next step. In the chassis kit that comes with this Scale Auto 8500 RTR, the chassis is called, you get an assortment of body mounts. These would be for side panel mounting, right? These would be for front and rear, like so. I believe this one may be at the perfect height without any. Is it this one? One of them was, I think it's the perfect height. I think it's this one. But what you do is you figure out what your height is and then you cut this off. And then you just line it up and glue it in there or in there, you know, wherever you need it to be. I was looking at this the other night. I'm just going to attach this. Get I think the rear one is the right height as I recall, or very close. No, it wasn't the rear, it was the front. The rear is quite high, so I'm going to have to take a good hunk off of that. And you start slow, you take a little off, you try it, take a little more off, you try it again. Because you can always put a spacer in there, a small spacer of some sort. Right, let's try the front one. But if that's the case, this is going to be very easy to mount this to this body and it's going to look great. Can't see nothing. No, that's backwards. Obviously. Okay, you can see that's not even tightened down in the front. You can see that's going to be very, very close to where it should be in the front. You just have to cut off the rear post, lower that. It's going to be a very, very, very simple installation. All right, so I got to just trim these down a little bit, this one more. Glue this interior back in here. And then this front post will mount in heat right in here, and the rear one will mount here on this rear deck. And then you just take the screws out to remove the body. That's going to be very simple installation. So that's cool. Put this stuff back in the bag. But this is pretty good. This is for the side, you know, you put it on the inside of the body. Like here. And then mount it to the chassis. So they give you a couple of options of how to mount, which is good. And you also get, if you use the H&R chassis, you also get a mounting kit with their kits too. That's with the Velcro buttons. And they work good. I've used them on a number of cars. So that's good. Let's take a look at this Ferrari. I have to remove the magnets from it also. It's been a while since I've removed magnets from a forever car. As I recall, some of them were a real pain in the ass, as I say. You know, we shall see. It's a beautiful car. That's not coming. What's going on there? Don't want to strip these. There we go. The right driver and a little pressure. I hope this one's not too big of a nuisance. And also over the weekend I managed to get another one of my car, slot car supports build. Keep the tires off the ground. Right there. Right there. You got a nice little slot car stand. I can make these available to you for $28.99. If you buy two, it'll be $10 off. They're actually the cap off the big bottle of Absolute. And about every 3 weeks, my local Publix liquor store runs a buy two, get $10 off deal. So hence the price. But they work they work great. A little pricey, but I still don't know when these Ferraris were produced, what year. Haven't figured that out yet. Maybe one of you saw car nerds knows. Okay. No, I don't even know if these have lights or not. All right, I'll get something. I wonder if this front bumper has to come off. Do not want to break this. Yeah, it does have lights. Rear ones anyways. Alright, this front bumper is making me a little nervous here. Pulling back does nothing. Yeah, I think this has to come off. Okay, we may have to revisit this another time. I've got to figure out how to get that bumper off without damaging anything. Not with that slide out. Alright, fellas. Well, I'll come back. When I figure out how to do this, I'll come back and show you. I'm pretty sure this front bumper has to come off some way. If I break it, I know I'll never get a replacement. Alright, we're going to call it done for now until I get that figured out. I'll let you know how it comes out. If you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.